You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. By going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com, you can make this possible. Talk about privileged white men. Thomas Homan, who served as the acting director of ICE from January 2017 to June 2018, just showed his ass today in a House hearing on immigration when he chastised Democrats, including the sister who was the committee chair. Watch this.
You have failed to secure the border. You have failed to work with this president to close the 3 loopholes we've asked for 2 years to close. So if you want to know why this issue exists, you need to look in the mirror. You have failed American people for not securing the border and closing loopholes.
Mr. Homan, please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Homan. He don't get me go beyond his time.
Mr. Homan, we have approved an agreement between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one witness, one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority.
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
The witness will suspend.
Dr. Carter, an arrogant son of a bitch.
Are we surprised, right? I mean, this is the era we live in where, we've always lived in, right? White men get to do all kinds of things, throw temper tantrums. Our president does it daily, right? That this man felt empowered to be in front of a panel, right, of Congress who are inviting him to testify and asking him to stop when his time is up. And he is having a full-blown meltdown, I think mostly because this woman, this brown woman who had the nerve to cut him off and tell him it was time to stop. I mean, this is not surprising. We see things like this all the time. You can be as bad as you want to be, keep a job, keep your respect, keep your integrity, and nothing happens. And none of those men said a thing. And
that's the thing that, Teresa, Republicans should have said, no, you don't disrespect the chair. I don't care what your feelings are, but they didn't.
Republicans won't say that because, as Dr. Carter has stated, one, it's privilege, and two, it's the senator who's delivering the message. And because she wasn't on their side, they felt like they did not have to do the work. But they do have to do the work. And so it's unfortunate, again, that we still see this even in government, but I don't know what to say here.
Mustafa.
I mean, when he said the circus, he was right, but the circus is these folks who keep coming up Capitol Hill and don't testify. They almost curse people out. They belittle them. They do all these different types of things. And sometimes I'm confused because I'm like, why don't y'all have somebody come and escort their ass out of the chamber? So until people start actually tightening these folks up, they're going to continue to act up because they see the chief who continues to do the exact same thing. So it just trickles down.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, you heard me talk a lot about marijuanastock.org because I want to keep you informed of investment opportunities that make sense. We've all watched the growth of the cannabis industry. A recent report by New Frontier Data estimates the global cannabis market at more than $340 billion. Now, we know that marijuana legalization is sweeping the country state by state. We also know that marijuana has a good cousin, the hemp plant, with a much higher concentration of CBD. That means hemp gives you all of the medical benefits of marijuana without getting you high. Until recently, hemp farming was practically illegal in the United States and heavily regulated by the DEA. However, that all changed with the 2018 Farm Bill, making it legal to grow hemp in the U.S. Now, folks, this is very simple. They're going to need land to grow all of these plants in states where it is legal. This is not rocket science, and it's an incredible investment opportunity laid out by our good friends at 420 Real Estate. Their business model is simple. They buy land that supports hemp CBD grow operations and lease it to licensed, high-paying tenants. They are hemp CBD landlords, and you can get in on the action. What they've done for the folks watching Roland Martin Unfiltered is allow for you to make a minimum investment of $200. Originally, it was $500. Again, this crowdfunding campaign, you can give as little as $200 up to $10,000. When you participate, go to marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. Get in the game and get in the game now. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.